Guys, welcome back to a brand new Disney Heroes Battle Mode video. And I am excited for this one because also we got a new character. Now I'm not going to take a huge amount of your time today. I just want to go over, kind of give my first opinions on the character as I always do and have a good little look. So one of the most interesting things for me here, and I have had a brief look through these, is the stat refresh for Elsa, because we've never had a stat refresh. We've had character refreshes before, but I'm excited to kind of see how that's going to work and what it's going to do. So let's jump straight into it. So we've got Raya from one of the latest Disney movies that's come out. Have I actually watched it? No, I haven't. Comment down below and let me know if it's a good movie or not. So she's going to be a frontline damage hero, which is nice because we've had a lot of support heroes recently. I'd like a tank in the prize wall. I'd really like to see a tank in the prize wall. So her main special is whip sword here. So active, she extends her sword and slams it into the ground. So that's going to look really cool, dealing normal damage to all enemies and stunning them. So straight away she's going to stun all enemies and she's going to do normal damage to all enemies. So both in itself pretty mental. And when she uses whip sword, she consumes stacks of preserve, dealing extra normal damage per stack to all enemies hit. So depending on how she gets that, we could be looking at stupid amounts of normal damage. It's going to stack each time, so that's going to be phenomenal. So when just a passive, so presumably this happens all the time, Raya's skills, so that's going to be everything, gives her stacks of preserve if she meets the criteria. She can build up stacks at the same time, keep her stacks when she moves to the next wave, so they don't wipe between each 3 waves, which is quite cool. So she could have a fat boost to go on to wave 2 and then kill everyone straight away. So that's quite cool. I don't know where that's going to be taken, but the idea of it's pretty cool. And then we've got Gem Piece. She holds up a fragment of her gem, cleansing and healing herself. So this right here is just like Zeus's cloud move. So again, I've got no complaints about being on Zeus, so it's going to be fantastic on her. Maybe a little bit lazy because all they've done is copy and paste the move, but I'm not going to complain because it is a pretty solid move, so that's good. And she uses X stacks of Hardy from any source within Y6 after uses skill. She gains stacks of preserve. So if she gets Hardy, she'll convert them to preserve after she's used Gem Piece. So that's pretty cool. And then we've got High Jump. Raya jumps up and kicks, that's going to look cool, kicks the closest enemy and knocks them back, dealing normal damage, stunning them, and applying Pierce. When she lands, she deals normal damage to nearby enemies. She's going to kick them, land, little earthquake, nice amount of damage. Pierce enemies take a % of their max HP as true damage each time they're dealt normal damage from any enemy. Skills that deal damage over time can only trigger Pierce once per second. That makes sense, or it'd be ridiculous. If she damages X or more enemies when landing, she gains a stack of preserve. So most of the stuff that she's doing is going to give her this new element, which is cool. So this whole move here sounds absolutely ridiculous, and it's probably going to look really cool as well. So that's always a plus side. Then we've got Gem Guardian. When she uses Gem Pierce, she heals additional HP, so even more healing, for each stack of preserve she has. So again, it looks like to me this whole preserve thing is very RNG, because it's obviously just luck of when she uses it. I know skills are based on time, but it's all just down to luck, especially if you're just sticking it on auto, of when you get your preserve stacks and all of that. So it's obviously important to not use her on auto, but that's going to be one of her downfalls. When she uses a high jump, she deals an extra normal damage per stack of preserve. Oh, that's ridiculous. So getting these preserve up are going to make her an absolute god amongst men on this game. So that's going to look cool. So now we've got Full of Heart. When Raya gains stacks of preserve, again with the preserve, each time she triggers Pierce on an enemy, Gem Pierce shields her and gives her armor reality for the rest of the wave. That's really cool. Up to a max amount. Well, it's always up to a max amount, isn't it? It's never going to be infinited. She keeps a percent of this armor reality from wave to wave. That's really cool. When she has maximum stacks of preserve, she gains attack speed and is energized, receiving X energy each time she performs a basic attack. When she loses this buff, she no longer has max. Okay, so as long as she has max preserve, so I guess this is where you need to be careful, because if you use her white skill, it will wipe off all of her preserves. So depending on how she plays, she might be more OP not using her special. So again, that's going to be something quite cool to look at. And I'm definitely looking forward to trying this character, because she's, I say complex, she's a lot more complex than characters that have been added recently, just because her moves aren't just like Zeus, where you just push one button, everyone dies. You actually need to think about using the preserve. You need to think about when you should use your special. You need to think about stacking everything up. So I think it's going to be quite a fun character. Does she call out to me? Not overly. She's going to be a prize war character, guys. So I'm going to max her out, because I always like to do that with the prize war characters. But she's not calling out to me at the moment. So yeah, her battle badge, don't really care about that, to be fair. And we've got Chippendale. Now, Chippendale look ridiculous. I've already covered them in a leaked video I did a while ago, and not much has changed, so I'm going to very quickly shoot over Chippendale. So their support. Chippendale cheer on their allies, granting them the quickness has gone down the drain. Chippendale cheer on allies, granting them bonus damage on their basic attacks. I love Chippendale's moves, and then you look at these essays for Raya, mad. But that's quite cool, because we don't actually have a support type character which is going to do bonus damage like that, so I'm very happy with that. Fast fly. Chippendale slingshot zipper at the closest enemy, dealing normal damage and stunning them. That's just going to look cool, that move. I'm excited for that. Ranger plane. At the beginning of each wave, Chippendale dive bomb their enemies with their plane. So I like this, because this is going towards something I was thinking about having, like an entrance team, where we have like Gonzo, Chippendale. I've completely lost my thought of any other characters have entrance damage, but you guys get my drift. You'd have all these characters that go damage at the start. Zeus as well technically has entrance damages now as well. Zeus, Gonzo, Chippendale maxed out. Gonzo rolls through. Chippendale drops a bomb. Zeus electrocutes. Everybody should die. While flying by, they drop a supply crate that energizes them and their allies. Units energized by the skill gain bonus. So I think that's going to be really cool that they drop a little cheeky supply crate down, guys. On the case. At the beginning of each wave, Chippendale gain energy. Allies affected by Chipmunk Cheer, which is the main special, heal per basic attack for the duration of the skill. So that's going to turn them basically into a better version of Yax immediately. Not as good as Aerial for healing, but these people are going to be very, very nice for that decent amount of support and healing. Then we've got Ready to Rescue. Chipmunk Cheer now grants X% attack speed and increased movement speed for a few seconds. So that's going to be really good, because what these people are doing now is increasing attack, increasing damage, increasing attack speed, and increasing movement speed. So we should have quite a strong hit there. That's a very, very strong buff, just smack buff, boof, boof, boof. So I'm very excited to see that. That's going to be a very, very cool move. And they got a friendship with Basil and Kronk. Now, unfortunately, they've not gone into much about the stat boosts, but anyone who uses Elsa should be very excited about that, because it's just going to be a buff. Fix a bug where Kronk's trapdoor, that's really good. Fixed a bug with Honey Lemon's goop shield, so it no longer be interrupted. Nice. Fixed an issue with Winnie's Berserk being delayed. That's nice, because when I've been using her, I never actually noticed that her Berserk was being activated, so that's quite a nice one. Fixed an issue with Fear, where his scare stats could be cleared. Nice. Fixed an issue where Gadget's plunger hold could cause her. Nice. So these are just nice little fixes here, guys, which is good. Add more information about Billy's stats to Sarah's white skill description. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Just make it a little bit clearer for everyone. I really like Sarah as well. Prize War portrait borders. This is a little bit pay to win, this bit, because it seems a bit pointless in my opinion, but it's just an extra thing. So basically you get given a special border which lasts for a week after the prize wall, but it's only if you get to stage 37 or 100. Has anyone got to stage 100? That's mad. Improved performance whilst using auto add enhancement screen. Nice. Updated collections, adding Elsa and Olaf. And Billy's death animation. That's cool because it was a bit naff actually. Then we've got other little bugs fixed. Chat preview, Guild War, prize wall. Oh yeah, I had that a few times, the off-screen thing. Drop down menus, creep surge. So nice little things. And then we're going to get all the new characters in, which I'm not going to go through all of these, guys. You can just pause this video or go onto it to have a look. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, guys. I like doing these update ones. We've got some new exciting things. Unfortunately, no new game modes or anything too exciting in that area. But yeah, it's going to be cool. Smash that like and subscribe button, guys. It's been your boy, Josh, and I'll see you legends in the next one.